I'm ready. But I'm going to be holding my lightsaber behind my back.
Okay. You open the...
that. Mm-hmm. I think I made it.
Okay. What was that? You think you made it? How much you roll?
13.
That's 1. You have to roll 2. Remember, you have to roll control and sense.
Yeah, well, I deducted the dice and rolled them and rolled once. Do I have to roll them twice, or can I just have that roll since they're both the same level?
If you'd like. Although I believe 1 has a difficulty of moderate.
Well, 13 is still moderate,
okay.
so.
Well, so in the range of moderate, not necessarily the moderate thing.
I will re-roll.
Yeah.
13 doesn't beat it. And I still rolled a 13, so...
Considering the battle stuff going on, it's going to be in the higher end of moderate. So you activate 1, but not the other.
And
no!
I think that means the power fails and she can't use it for the rest of the combat now. I think you're screwed.
Wait. I will use a character point. Just roll me something good. I rolled a 5, so that's an 18.
Well, that's no longer moderate, so I'd hope that makes it.
Well, I'll make it.
This character.
Yes, my grand plan to make you use up CP is working, yeah. Okay, so I guess she'll open the door first.
Yep.
Yeah, if the Jedi fails his power roll, he must use the lightsaber with only his lightsaber skill to hit and weapon's normal damage in combat. He cannot attempt to use the power again for the duration of the entire combat.
Hey, but I made it now.
She did make it now.
Yeah.
She made the first one and then failed the second one and then remade.
Yeah.
And then made the second one. So it opens. You are greeted by the fog of blaster gas. You are hearing cries out of, "Where'd the shield wall go?"
I don't know where to go. It's still on the map.
That's just one building. The Academy doesn't have a bubble shield. The Academy had wall shields. Well, it had a wall, but also had shields on the wall. So now announcing is gone.
Oh, gone.
You hear the sound of, it sounds like fire picking up, artillery blasts slamming into, in the walls. A few sounds of repeaters in the distance. As Ishnar and you exit, as a single foot is taken out, there is the sound of a blaster shot as a blast is heading towards Ishnar.
Duck, Ishnar! You know what? I got her in this mess. Because they all look like...
You told her to dress up like an Imperial, and it sounds like they haven't actually breached the base yet, so you just told her to walk into...
I'll stand in the way. I got my saber up.
Okay.
Can I just use
There's
that?
enough room for you to put your lightsaber in the way?
Yeah, let's
if you would like to make a roll for it.
Can I parry?
So yes, this is your parry roll.
Awesome. All right. One more. All right, there we go.
And you potentially get bonuses to that.
I seize it. Didn't roll very well. Plus 2. 19. I didn't roll very well at all. I mean, I guess I'm rolling average.
So yeah, you're rolling average right now at least.
Somebody better all the ones I rolled earlier.
And technically, if she's using you as a hostage, she has you as cover.
That is very true.
Whoa!
Ouch!
Well, that just blew right past you.
Like, oh no! Shit.
The blaster bolt goes by you, hits the guy behind you, and then you bring it up to block.
This kind of sounds familiar. Remember how I saved that guy and I had him on my back and I turned my back and he got attacked and died? That's what this feels like.
Holy shit.
Hopefully she's good. Hopefully she can soak it.
Um.
Hopefully they didn't aim for the leg.
That's just a hit.
That's just a hit. The gun will probably do a lot less damage.
These Sotal really like their rifles. They really like modifying the ever-living shit out of them. Luckily, she's using Stormtrooper armor, along with everything else.
Luckily, she's using Stormtrooper armor. How many times do you hear that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what her armor was.
I'm just saying. It's like, think about the Star Wars fandom. How often do you hear, luckily they were wearing Stormtrooper armor?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, now that we know what's actually happening to the Stormtroopers and that they're probably not dead, it's better, but...
Still, though, it's also along the lines of, Jar Jar, you're a genius. Only heard in one place ever.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, Ishna.
Because the Stormtrooper armor is not as good as her actual armor.
Layering! Was she able to pull the Star Wars trope of wearing her shit under the Stormtrooper armor somehow? I don't know what armor she was wearing.
She's wearing modified blast dampening armor, so yes.
Okay, there you go.
She's okay.
So it's the better soak plus 1d.
Nice. Come on, Ishnar. Don't you die on us. Ooh.
Okay.
Better?
That's not as bad. She has hit points. That's like she's a name, so she actually had hit points.
She gets shot dropping to a knee.
Ooh, that looks like that hurts.
She got shot in the shoulder, bringing her down to severely wounded.
Oof.
Guy will then be like, "Hey guys, she's one of you guys. She's from the Tory."
The what?
The Squirtle.
Oh, she's from you guys. She's with a bunch of guys who average over 6 feet. Pretty tall, muscular, kind of attractive dudes. Kind of much like yourselves, but with better table manners.
Around you, since you are out in a new environment, you are within the inner walls of the military academy, or what the Sotal would call primary school. On the inside grounds are looks like one side is targeting ranges, like training, like targeting ranges. I mean, like where they have like pop up things and stuff like that go on. The far side has a much more natural look, trees, stuff like that. Though amongst the trees, it looks like there's like like someone tried to merge a gymnasium with 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 a grove. And then the center part, um, which is where you, which is more where you are, because the you came out at a kind of a slant. You know that kind of illusion thing where there's this gradual slant and suddenly you're on the second floor of a building. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Um, but in this area that you're in, there are um, a number of vehicles and statues around. These statues depict people you don't immediately recognize, but they are like grandiose statues of men and women in some are in more of a decorative uniform, while others are like clad in armor. Um,
She'd be like, it's Ishnar. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of her.
all of them, all of the statues look to be of people at least middle aged. Um, but when you say that, there's a group of eight, two teams of four that pop out of various points from behind statues, or the grounded vehicles with their weapons pointed at you. They are in armor, though it looks like they just put on armor over their other attire.
Glaring.
What attire they're covering looks a lot more like job clothes than actual armor. They hold out their rifles towards you. Oh, you can move away from the trooper now.
No, Ishnar, if you don't take the fucking helmet off now.
Got shot in the shoulder.
Oh my god.
I sneak around.
Sky will roll her eyes. It's like somebody's being a baby. She's like, hold on one second, guys. She'll go and like.
Maybe she's gonna rip the helmet off. She hasn't. You just called her a thing.
So
she'll
go and
shove you away if you try to get near her.
Yeah, she's like, stop! I'm trying to help you out. So she's like gonna rip the helmet off and see the great, magnificent Ishnar.
And this is the moment the helmet chooses to get stuck.
There's a trap!
Can the rest of you so tall people get in here? Come on, let's make it all friendly.
We're in the middle of a battle.
I wasn't talking about you guys. I'm talking about the ones I brought with me.
The rest of them will pop up. Yeah.
Without stormtrooper helmets. It's like, oh shit.
One of these so tall that pops up will look down at you only because they're tall. That was a great idea you have there.
Hey, I got it from her.
I learned it from you!
I learned from you.
And then after she's at that, she's gonna look him up and down. And it's like, what's your name, kid?
Rathnar.
Rathnar. Okay, hope you don't get hurt anytime soon, because I won't be nice.
He'll give you a smile. It's okay. If you get hurt, I'll just throw you over my shoulder.
You will do no such thing. I am a man.
One of my shots went stray.
Like, you will no such thing. I'm a man. You will not carry me like a damsel.
You're a man?
Yeah. Didn't you know?
You move so gracefully.
It's the breast.
Wait, what?
She's just gonna say that and turn around.
The academy team, a few of them do exchange classes during this exchange. I'm like, the hell?
Even the dog's confused.
Um,
Welcome to the rebellion, boys.
You're probably like, Mommy?
Master. No, you're out on the battlefield, Master. At least he isn't saying mistress.
That is very true. We saved that for the bedroom.
oh,
That's a dog.
No, that's her plushie that says that. The dog doesn't.
I think Sky would be like, you must kill it. It's speaking.
so let me get this straight. Is that the equivalent of Sky's unicorn?
Yay!
Fuck that unicorn.
Well, I mean, if you want.
I'm just waiting until Arendelle gets her version of the unicorn. That's when it's going to get awkward.
Like, so are you guys trying to hold the fort, or what are you trying to do here?
Well, there's going to be a commander that'll want an update as to what's going on. But as for now, and one of them will be gesturing you with the rifle, though it's more free. Like, he's clearly not intending to shoot at you, so it's like more of a wide motion of come with. One of the academy people will kind of just try to fill you in, provided you're going to be following them.
Yeah, I'll be like, somebody grab Ishnar. Why don't you take her and throw her over your shoulder?
So I can walk, Badger.
Oh, somebody got it right. I'm gonna bake you a cookie.
I think that was Ishnar who said it.
Yeah, that's who she's talking to. She's like, she's gonna bake her a cookie.
Listen, I may be short, but I'm not a kid.
I didn't say you were a kid.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I called her a kid. I was talking to the tall guy. I called him a kid.
Yeah, that's who's talking.
No. You're forgetting that she is short for you, so tall.
Oh.
Meaning she is probably around their like teenage size.
Yeah. And I did call her a baby. She said, "No, you're not a kid, but you're acting like a baby. I'm still gonna bake you one cookie though. I'll make sure it's soft so you can chew and swallow."
She is glaring at you. You can feel her glaring at you. But as you're being led through, the academy's wall shields fell just a few moments ago.
Can you bring it back up? Or?
We've been trying, but it's like the power's been cut.
Oh, yeah, a stormtrooper did that back in the maintenance tunnel.
Damn it! Now we're actually susceptible to being breached.
Well, let's fortify. Are you guys willing to retreat and go back? Like, what's your plan? I mean, at some point, you guys were going to run out of food and water. You weren't going to stay here and hold the ground forever.
We were going to stay here as long as we could. If need be, we could retreat into the forest and rejoin Kresh and the others that were able to make it out.
Why don't we do that? Why don't we take what we can, especially the schematics for this nice force-filled doohickey you have here, and let's book it to the forest. That way you guys can live to fight another day.
That's not my call.
Not your call, of course. Then whose call would it be?
I'm going to take you to the commander.
Oh, great. But he's one of those men that just like barking and hearing his own voice. Dealt with enough of those to last a lifetime.
As you're being maneuvered through, you do see people on the walls manning repeaters.
Okay.
And such. As that's going on, I don't think I'll quite make it to the point that I want to make it to, but that's okay.
All I really want is a smoothie.
All I want to do. Okay, Mando. It is Mando's turn. Is Mando going to move and possibly get within range of some of these guns that are going to trying to shoot at you?
Why would I do something stupid like that?
Because your alternative is to stay in the hover and let people come to you.
What are you talking about? This hex is like 500 meters.
Oh, are you just gonna circle in a holding pattern, shooting outside your circle?
Well, first we're going to use my laser pen to do this. Then we're going to use my weatherman mouse.
I'm sorry, what?
He has fancy mice.
Mm.
Hey, I'll take a picture of it in a second. Gonna move.
Also, hello, Eric. I don't think I noticed you here.
So we're going to swing wide to take a pot shot at this walker here. Ideally trying to take out at least one of the legs so it possibly falls on that landmine it's standing on top of, just in case the lasers don't take it out. Then we're going to perform a split S turn, bringing us around to get inside of this TIE Striker formation, pulling an Ash to use them as a human shield.
Freaking it! You're still outside of those ranges.
Evasive dickery.
Is 13 enough for your command?
It is exactly enough. Oh. God damn it.
Minus, so plus 1 dice to your damage.
I think weather mines. It looks like a weatherman clicker.
Ah. And here we see the First Order bunching around here.
So
we
plus
have
1
an
damage to my
X-Wing coming
anti-walker
in
CP gun.
and wrecking their shit in the afternoon. So by then, the First Order should be gone off the field.
You shatter one of the AT&T's legs of its formation of 3.
And that's my laser pen. That's a mouse.
Nice.
So by shattering the leg, does it fall on the landmine? Damn it!
However, those mines represent fields, so it is within the field.
Well, it was already in the field.
But the mines are still being suppressed, so...
Well, yeah, all right. That's why I was hoping if it fell on it, it would be like hitting a bomb with a hammer in those old Gremlin cartoons.
You will hear over the oh no, you won't, because Rory's next. Anything else you're doing?
What was it? I did
pulling an ash.
That's well, it's not just an Ash, but he was the last person to do it in our group. Is Reset able to start doing anything toward getting those shields back?
Make a reset, please. Make a Starfighter repair roll, please.
I already did.
Oh, did I miss that?
It was before my Mando X-Wing.
Oh. With that roll?
I'm assuming not, but...
With that roll, 5 rounds?
Okay.
Reset could try rolling again, but it could also get worse.
Yeah.
So
But he'll tell me he'll tell me 30 seconds. I'll go At which point that's when I dive into the tie striker formation because, quite frankly, they make better shields than my actual shields. Because their whole code is way higher than mine.
okay. Hurry. You are still in the middle of fixing that unit. Uh, when you'll hear a annoyed sound from one of the other circle as a person from back will call out. Can I get a tech in here? I need to connect that second generator. That crash our friend found is leaking more power than I expected.
He hands over the controls to someone else and starts heading over there.
One of these side rooms is a power monitoring room for the expansion. You will see that one of the monitors is gradually gradually ticking up on the. It's essentially a stress meter for the conduit, for the main power conduit. What generators do exist are having to force through more power in order to maintain current power outputs.
Mm.
You will also see that in this room are some secondary equipment that's currently depowered. Like you see what looks like a sensor console, but it's not on.
Alright. Best I can figure tech knowledge to figure out what the hell is going on. Or just a simple, first prepare tech knowledge to figure out what the hell is going on with it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the loop flute.
My gosh. Okay.
Oh.
Where's the loop flute?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. With this situation, it looks like you will need to attach the auxiliary power unit. However, in order to turn on the secondary systems of the expansion, you will be pushing pushing a little bit more than the generator can do, which would put a time limit on it until it needs to go through a cool-off period, but again, you can avoid that cool-off period if you just want to take stress off of the main power conduit to maintain systems like the factory alarms.
Probably do the factory. Probably, yeah, do that. Because by the sound of it, we don't need primary power as much. Because primary power, I assume, is just lights and all that.
Well, there are systems that you can, now that you're in the stream, you can see, like, there is a depowered sensor station. There is... there also look to be... there also looks to be power grids that the
I mean,
that the sorry, that distracted me. There are certain power grids within the city that the expansion can power from its own resources that are currently not being used. You can do things like from here, like power the Walker factory, or primary, or act as backup power for the military academy. Because it looks like when this place was completed, it was supposed to be a backup, like a
Backup headquarters,
like a hot site for some of the city's primary functions.
Yeah, I guess that with all the barracks and all that. But they never got to it. Okay.
So, yeah, if you don't want to activate or utilize any of those secondary systems, like remotely powering places or powering up the expansion sensor grid, you could just hook up the auxiliary generator you guys brought with you to ease the stress off of the power conduit.
What does the expansive sensor include? Does someone know what it includes or anything like that? Because I know nobody has been here before, obviously, but
one of them is guessing just from the panel itself that it would provide. It could provide large-scale sensor readings of the what is it? It could potentially detect things for a couple of. Let me get my numbers right here. I don't want to put something strange. For roughly 2,000 kilometers, if it were an active mode, probably several hundred in passive.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas! Because this all could be very useful. What?
Yeah. So yeah, you certainly have some options.
Roy just stares at us like, wow, there's a lot of options. Wow.
Do keep in mind, because the First Order has not successfully been able to jam the survivors yet, since the unit that was doing the coordinating was destroyed, you have been able to hear party comms. So.
We have been, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was literally actually gonna be like, Rory chimes up, Crow, and a few others. Hey, this is Tech Team. We got ourselves a very interesting setup here. We got sensors, backup power. Problem is, it could hypothetically lead to a small little power outage on one near us. Should we go? Should we go or avoid?
Depends on where the power outage is. I mean, if the power outage takes out the defenses, bad idea.
Oh no, I think it would. By the look of it, it would just be for us. I think. We're Rory takes a look at the repairs. How much longer do we have? Just curious.
At current rate of power loss before the of stress on the main conduit. This is assuming you do not patch in the auxiliary generator.
Mhm.
You're looking at 5 minutes because of that crash ship, it damaged the main power conduit for the expansion,
Mm.
which is of course where everything feeds through. It's the main power conduit.
Yeah.
As you do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can relieve that stress by patching the auxiliary generator, but patching the auxiliary generator also gives you the option to activate secondary systems, but that would start putting stress back onto the main conduit.
Okay. I'm actually thinking I want to take. So. Where is gonna say? Hold on. Need some more time to figure out something. He's gonna. I wish I took a look at that. How bad that damage on the conduit is. If we can get to it at all. How high was the crash?
125 meters.
125 meters up, and our jump jets are. How much is our jump jets?
300 up.
300 meters, or
Yeah, 300 meters up, and that's without rolling to enhance it.
Yeah.
Rory
Because you can go up to ×4.
Rory would be aware though that the jetpacks are theoretically detectable.
Yeah.
Because you don't have
Yeah.
because
The hush jets. Yeah, we don't have the hush jets yet.
I see Quinlan has the hush jets, but Quinlan got his stolen. He stole it from someone else.
That said, you're in the middle of a war zone. I don't know, and we've seen in the show the jetpacks aren't that loud.
Or am I thinking of like someone seeing a spec move in the distance?
Oh yeah, I mean it might be seen, but I'm just saying it was like with all the other shit going on.
This is true. You know what? Risk it for the biscuit. He'll talk to the guys. Start plugging in the auxiliary. I'm gonna go take a look at that ship crash and see if I can do something about it.
Okay.
So take my tool bag and start heading out there.
Okay, and you're just gonna jet up there.
Yep. Kind of riding the rocks as best I can because it's like, I don't know.
Okay. If you're going to be a little more stealthy about it, you can make me a jetpack roll.
Operations.
Yep. I just want to make sure you don't accidentally, get an outcropping.
That is gonna be
A montage.
Okay. You get rather close to the ground a couple times, but you don't actually hit anything. Can you make me a stealth roll with a +20?
Whew. Okay. What's stealth? Dexterity
Perception.
or perception?
It's
perception.
weirdly enough.
So weird.
I guess it's finding places to hide. You're perceiving where good places are to not be.
+20, you said?
Yep. Okay.
Woo!
You did it! You did it! You did it! Yeah!
Yay! Pay no attention to me. Pay no attention to the blue-haired man flying to the spacecraft.
You land. You definitely see where it hit, and you see just tons of sparking where the conduit is damaged. There's a opening in the side of the mountain where it looks like part of the conduit has actually been breached. So you are seeing where energy is haphazardly leaping across to other contacts and wildly outwards to various metallic, ores and rocks in the area.
Well, there's your problem.
There is enough energy flowing through that some of the arcing is dangerous. You will need a you'll either need a acrobatics or dodge roll if you want to get close enough to actually enact control without something accidentally trying to zap you.
Yeah. Acrobatics. Oh no, I have better dodge anyway. You know what? We need it. This could open up interesting avenues for us.
A whole new world.
No guts, no glory.
Join us next week as we meet Greg's new character.
Is it going to be a two-headed alien? One's called Guts and the other's called Glory?
Yep.
Okay. And come on. Okay. I can live with that.
Let's see what these are.
By the way, good on that jetpack roll because the difficulty was 10.
Whew.
Excellent. Oh man, yeah. Okay. Several orcs get really close to you. A few threaten to jump to your jetpack as a source of something attractive. However, your motions while it has arc towards you has been diverted to more ferrous materials in the area. An occasional jolt hits like next to your foot or past your shoulder, but you're able to dive down and get to the conduit. It does look rather damaged, but you can make an equipment roll, an equipment repair roll, to start enacting repairs. Your repairs won't come online until next round if you're trying to be quick about it.
Okay.
That being said, for every difficulty category above easy that you roll, you'll be able to safely use a non-primary one of these a secondary option.
Cool. So it was just straight repair, and because I couldn't, sorry.
Actually, you're right. Because technically, this would be more installation repair, so it would be a technical role for me. So I know you don't have installation skills.
Now we might want to start working on that, given that we're trying to actually build a base.
Yeah. Because there are rules in D6 for building bases.
Building bases.
Like legitimate bases.
Build
Defenses
base.
and being hidden and shit.
Considering what we're coming into, probably a good idea. Okay. Okay. Double checking stats.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Awesome. Holy crap. Okay. Did not
I'm the
expect
tech
you to roll
man.
that high. That is really nice.
I am the tech dude. It is my job.
I is tech crew. You are tech crew.
Okay, using your extreme technical knowledge, it's like, okay, you know, like those shows or video games where someone looks at something and you basically kind of get a HUD of like them actually like seeing diagrams and like mentally going through repairs and stuff like that.
Hmm.
That is you right now. You're looking at it going, okay, okay. This
Well,
doesn't need to be perfect, but I just see this here, this here. I need to make a contact point here. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to carefully reach and spicy things together. I need to take this rock so it'll stop jolting this over here. And you're just moving things around. You have a really good feeling about this. Next round, you'll be able to use 4 bonus systems without putting extra stress on the main power conduit.
yeah.
Wow, I was not expecting you to roll that high, but good. Good for you. Okay, now there's going to be.
Power die, man.
Yeah.
Eric is the survivalist. I'm the techie.
Because
This is what I do.
I was like, man, people are going to have to compromise on what they want online. No, you can pretty much get a lot of stuff online with that. Excellent. $3D62. Sorry about that. Okay, are the new initiatives in?
Yep.
Hold on.
And I'm thinking,
I-
if we go a little bit past 10:30, I think I can get to the point that I wanted to end at.
I think I get one more round out of the way.
Oh my gosh! I went up one.
Whee!
I feel like Eric. No, I feel like David.
Yeah, remember Kenara? I was like, I rolled a 3, guys. I'm gonna reflect. I rolled a 4, guys. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All initiatives logged.
For real? For real.
Apparently.
Grove.
Good. Maybe they'll blow each other up. Well, you know when you want to slap each other around.
Mm.
Of course. Right as Rory gets good news, the First Order Comtech actually can do his job.
Are you remembering the ship photos?
What, the encryptions? Because this is encryptions.
Well, there's the encryptions, but we also have the ECM thingy from the command shuttle.
Is that edited on here?
I thought it was.
There's a common jammer to block enemy communications. Is that what you're talking about?
That's probably what I'm talking about, yeah.
Okay, 14, not 14 dice. 14 plus. Okay,
Yeah, communications jammer.
that brings you up to 17, which is still not enough to get
Yeah.
the com stuff.
Damn.
Okay. The party's comms, unless you are being boosted by something, like outside of what you're, being boosted by it, or you try to cut through it yourself.
Well, party comms would still be working because party comms is the PTP, which is an entirely different system.
Okay, what's the range? 50 kilometers?
2 kilometers. It's either 2 or 5 because we don't have the satellite.
Either way, considering the scale on this map, that actually has a bit more meaning.
Yeah. I have the POJ books open. I can look.
Like, for instance, Rory could contact Sky, but not you.
Yeah. 25 kilometers.
Oh, okay. Well, the all columns are messed up.
25. Well, even 25 kilometers matters on this map.
Well, no, not really. The entire map's length is 6 kilometers.
Oh, well. Good thing I looked that up.
Oh, yeah.
So we have party comms, we just don't have TechNet.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nice, okay. Cool. They don't
Do we
usually...
have their comms or no? Can we not hear them?
Nope. We shouldn't have lost our link to their communications net.
No, these are just can't coordinate.
Yeah.
But even despite that, with the extra forces you guys brought from the settlement, these are all still doing pretty good. Though, from that bit of comm you picked up earlier, it sounds like that they're looking for something specific.
Mm-hmm.
So, so even if they don't claim this area, if they get whatever it is they're looking for, then they're still good.
And it sounded like what they were looking for was in the academy, so as long as Sky holds her ground there.
So they mentioned going beyond a
Mm-hmm.
well, it was implied they got beyond some shield.
Which would also imply whatever's. It's also possibly in the city.
Doodle doo. Oh my god, now I want to watch. What's the name of that movie?
Rockadoodle?
Ah, yes, thank you. I don't know why it's stuck in my head now.
Chanticleer!
Chanticleer, Chanticleer,
Okay.
Chanticleer.
The academy walls buckle some now that the defense shield on the walls are down. Though there is still the glow from the nearly impregnable shield around the ancient site in the center of the city. The First Order is still being fed troops and such through the bridge.
We might want to call in some banshees.
And you can direct your background forces to do specific things if you'd like. Okay.
That's just my suggestion.
Yeah, and that's a good one.
Those ATVs are taken out by the Kentucky.
All right. So I have to wait till my turn for that. But
Oh yes, you'll be glad to know that there are scout troopers running around.
yes, we saw them.
Especially with that roll. The Sotal Defense Forces, for lack of a better term, have taken control over one of the ridge defense towers.
That'll help. How's the Kaital doing with her ties?
It's taken out the rest of those ties, and we X that out. And they took out a group of AT-ATs.
Oh, wow, they got both. All right.
It looks like a group of Scimitar bombers are going in for a run.
Okay.
Okay. Bad.
Okay. Um, let's have the Kaital shift priority to the scimitars.
Okay.
Have the Banshees shift priority to keeping people from making it across that bridge.
Okay.
And walkers focus on on the artillery, so the tanks and the those cannons.
Okay. In that particular case, someone on the ground will report it. report. We can take out. We can try to take out the bridge, but that'll definitely hamper our own mobility if we want to actually go into the city.
Well, don't take out the bridge. Just worry about blasting people that cross it.
Okay.
Might be time to start targeting some of your own mines. If you don't think you can hit them with the cannons.
Good point. Okay. I saw you had to roll to do things up here.
Yeah, that was a mishit.
Oh, okay.
Was the actual roll. Continuing to try and get them to hit each other as we're dogfighting. Also taking snapshot at the walker that's still in range.
Oh, is that it? Move? Is it still within your range?
Should be. I have a range of 2.5. Yeah. He's still at the same range he was.
Oh.
He just changed position. He is in my mid-range bracket still.
Okay.
You do remember they get plus 2d to evade?
No, that was so.
Okay.
They're evade.
Oh, man, I'm expecting them to evade.
Is he 29? Oh, plus 1d.
Plus 3, which brings me up to 27.
5, so one of them is damaged but not out.
6, technically, but okay.
What?
I beat him by 6, not 5.
Well, yeah, but it's not enough
Yeah.
to.
Well, yeah, no, yeah.
Okay. Can reset for resets?
We're in an active combat zone, so I'm pretty sure I can use the scan function. Bring him up to 7 dice.
Okay. You will hear over the comms as well as when.
Rory, where's that extra air support?
We're working. We're working on it. Working on it.
As well as for research report. You will hear over the tapped comms. And this is why we have the cavalry. Reset reports a TIE interceptor coming in from above.
Just one?
Yep, just one.
I don't like that.
This one is blue.
Oh, he painted it. Okay, now I'm worried.
Oh, there's gonna be like one fighter. It's painted.
Wait, according to Micro Machines, they're all blue.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain Ace. You rolled a 1 on your power die.
Yeah.
What? No. No, don't blue ball them dice.
Well, you see, that's what he gets for flying a blue ball.
Oh!
His ship just instantly explodes and he falls out of the air.
There's
This
only
is
other
a
cavalry. Boom!
Get absolutely shit on.
See, this is why you shouldn't be fucking with your radio trying to get your theme music to blast out of your speakers on the way down. You have a habit of
This is
running
why
into
we have the
things.
cavalry.
This was one hell of a cavalry. I'll give him that.
Due to his rapid descent to reach firing range,
Please tell me he shot the fuck out of all the ships around me.
Make him land into an AT-AT.
Hey, Sky, I didn't know you could cast Meteor. I thought that was a Black Mage thing.
Apparently, I can
No,
cast by
No,
thinking
that
about
was
it.
me. I dabbled in Black Mage.
I found the
Sorry.
ultimate materia. No, that's Comet.
coming down as you're shooting at you from an angle, and you're able to go, huh? What? And move out of the way. These volley of blasts rain down from the sky. The emerald shots, churning up the ground. Unfortunately, this ground also has generators tied to the cluster of Viper guns, causing a chain reaction to detonate those set of guns.
I mean, those guns that weren't a threat to anybody anyway.
Well, no, but if you had moved, you don't realize how close you are to their range. You are really close to their range. Now their left side doesn't matter anymore. Just go a hex over and see what happens.
Nothing now.
Did he just land on a turret?
No, he shot the extension cord that ran the turret.
Cause your base.
Man, that was... Yeah, line and everything.
Well, he still got to deliver the line. That's the sad part. It's the same 6 seconds. He doesn't know he fucked up yet.
We already mentioned being the cavalry.
Oh, that was the line.
Yeah, he was the cavalry.
The
That
cavalry
was
for which
his
side?
one-liner. Oh, that was his one-liner. That was his dramatic entrance. It didn't work. It didn't work.
The TIE Strikers are trying to breaking out of this strange ass formation you have them in.
Why? It doesn't seem to be threatening anybody.
And we're trying to shoot you again. For nothing. Okay, gotcha.
They too rolled a 1 on their power die.
Stop that! Stop it!
Yeah.
Damn it!
I was about to say!
I was hoping they'd shoot each other. I've been trying for that for 2 rounds.
Actually, I've been trying to do 2 rounds. Let me roll 2 more times. Okay, nothing.
It's almost like these guys are actual TIE fighter pilots.
Damn it, Yinsid!
You make the most confusing things.
Okay, Sky.
Yay!
As I mentioned, one of the Academy walls buckles. You, as you're being led to the Central Academy, I'm about to call it circle, dome, Central Academy dome. You see, there's like 3 circular things top of the thing. One of the walls, you'll actually see cracks in, as it's just being pounded from the outside.
They must really want to get in here.
That is what she said.
going into the going into the building, the people escorting you throw open these large doors, allowing you through into this uh, wide wide chamber that is full of projections. There's a battlefield projection rising out of the ground. There are from the ceiling these hollow projectors emitting various statuses about statistics and more closer in tactical views slanted down from the ceiling above. There are a dozen people in not armor, but more like military uniforms.
Mhm.
They look like teachers that would be in a military academy.
Okay.
So like dress uniforms. Um, though these people in dress uniforms also are armed because they're under attack.
Well,
Um, there's people going to and fro. You're hearing bits and pieces of that. Comms are being jammed. The west wall uh, is starting to lose integrity under the repulsor assault. Bits and pieces of people desperately trying to reestablish power uh, for the shield walls, because the academy is much more fragile without the ray shields to help out.
yeah.
Some people are relaying orders to different areas of the academy. From what you can tell, now you're getting a more of a tactical view of multiple locations. You essentially have what appears to be the uh, teachers having to organize the students in a real war scenario.
Oh.
So like the people manning the guns and the people escorting you, except for one of them, looks to be various grades of students. There are some of the teachers out in the field, but more of them are acting as coordinators on the inside of this makeshift war room area. Um, from this main room, you can see things like where the mess hall is, and things of that nature. Since this, of course, is just a fortified school. There is a image of a field that looks like it was supposed to have fighters but doesn't anymore.
Oh, what happened to your ships?
They were the one that was escorting you. Well, uh, they were hit in the first wave.
There.
There is the guy that just talked to you will look over and say, Commander, we have someone here for you. A tall, even for so tall. You're looking at someone like nearly 7 feet tall.
She's gonna look up, whistle, and be like, "Oh, I'm calling you Shaq."
Uh, sorry, Shaq.
Mm.
Does he sell Shaq soda?
But does he know Shaq food?
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay. He will turn his attention and say, "Would you find some mercenaries to help us?"
Hmm, you know what? That's accurate. But no, I'm not a mercenary. I'm not getting paid for this. I mean, maybe in sex, drugs, and alcohol, but not with money. Not with the stuff that counts.
Okay. Uh, oh, oh. So look up and down.
Wow,
In
how
any,
can
in
you
any
not
case,
get
you
that?
look formidable. So, hey, Dad, I take it you brought this person to my attention for a reason.
Bless you.
Ishnar will speak up. Yeah, she's uh, helping Crash and the rest of the rest of the reclamation forces. He will look down at Ishnar like she's short. I see.
Do you now? Because I feel like you have to bend your neck at an uncomfortable angle just to see us.
So how can you help?
How do you want us to help? There's a guy looking for something, so he's either here in the base because the shields are down, or he's somewhere else. Either way, you might have already gotten breached since the shields went down.
The shield for the walls were cut when power got damaged. I am under the impression that the ancient site is still protected by its shield.
Mm.
So,
What?
what I need to know is what forces you brought in, and what and how you've been able to help. I did get word that there were a sizable force here, including some air support.
Yeah. Currently, they're out there doing their stuff. We're coming to see if maybe the best outcome was to, I don't know, fall back, get you guys to fall back. I mean, you have kind of children here. No offense. I'm pretty sure they'll grow up to be fine young. Still look at some of them men, but for now. But I am actually more curious as to what would be so important to the Empire. I mean, First Order.
So clearly, they uh, they want the secrets of what's behind of the structure behind the shield. At least that's what they've been focusing on. At first, I thought they wanted to take the entire city, but that might not, in fact, be the case.
Diversion. While you guys are worried about the full front assault, somebody sneaking in the back.
They can't sneak in through there.
Just gonna look at Ishnar and be like, you guys heard the same thing I did over their comms, right?
There's a lot of stuff going on. I heard someone got somewhere, but not specifically where.
They didn't say where, just that they were able to get through the shield. That not sound like cause for alarm? That maybe they found their target now? Or were able to get to their target?
Hmm. Um, at that, there is another person that makes himself known. He comes out from the woodwork of people. Uniform's different, but looks kind of like that.
Is he short too, or is he tall?
He is
Santa?
he's 6'5".
No. I'm an old man, you see.
Do like
Such
throw
a.
her
That's
arms up in the air in exasperation. They were like, why can't any of you guys be average height? You guys gotta be like fucking giants. But your dicks are like 3 inches.
Wait a minute. You're not the legend of. You're not the hero of Hyrule. I'm in the wrong universe. I'm sorry. I'll be on my way.
Gerald, you really shouldn't be so overconfident as to think our defenses are completely impenetrable. Ah.
Nobody
Ah. While he's wearing uniform, his uniform is different from everyone else's. Well, everyone else's uniform is whites and blues. His is more of a forest green, and a bit more flowy than stringent uniform.
You're obviously the man in charge.
Oh, that's kind of you to think, but despite my chastising just now, I also don't blame the commander for thinking it's so impenetrable. There is a way that I know in beyond the shield that it isn't the way the First Order can use. The commander will just be correct. We can't exactly be talking about such things, now can we?
Why can't we? You guys,
Bitch, you're in the middle of a siege.
The old man in the green, more flowy uniform will look at him with the old guy's eyes will narrow a bit. Stop being foolish. If Kresh trusted them enough to have them join the attack party to help us, then they must know at least a few of our secrets.
I could pull up the DNA workout too if you want me to.
Besides, how many people did you say you had with you?
Quite a lot.
No, not the other so tall as you.
Oh, me? Like you mean my people?
Yes, I'll assume it's not just you who came, unless you are that good. It wouldn't really fit anyway.
You make me blush if I could, but you know. Well, it's me and the Sultan. The rest of my people are out causing a distraction.
Ishar will
Like,
speak up. He's wanting to know how many of you there are.
like me personally, like in this, like,
The team you are with. The rest of your friends that help out the hunters.
oh yeah,
Or
yeah. She's not gonna give him a number. She's just letting him know that there is more than just her, and that the rest of them are out there in the fight.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
Uh,
You don't need to know anything else.
his old guy veteran eyes will narrow at you. Then you alone don't need to know the other way the other way in.
Are
As
we
you
really
alone
gonna
will fail.
what? Oh, so you want me to call my friends? I can easily call them to meet us there. Like, you ain't saying nothing but a word. I have another friend with me, but he's in mark mode right now, so he can't really help.
The young are so obstinate. Besides, back in my day, there was no mark mode. You just died.
You just died.
Well, the great beholder likes us.
They who are above take pity on us.
My concern, and I know the commander's concern, is that the First Order will get the secrets that our ancestors swore to keep to ourselves. Now, as for why, I am wanting to know how many of you there are here in this battle. Because I need to know if there's going to be enough people to be able to do this. Not just anyone can. At least no one that I know of. Do you know
That's
what
fair.
do you know what this uniform means?
No, I don't.
He actually looked a little perturbed just for the sound of like, what, really? Damn. That was like a formality question.
I was just like, oh, I should have known, because
You all keep your secrets. We don't get told shit. We've been told you guard something, and that's it.
you guys are a secretive one. I think there's like 4 of us, right?
This.
5 if you count again.
Yeah, but she's not here in this battle.
Mm-hmm.
This green uniform represents the weight of history and the turning of Zenti itself. It means that I have spent many a year studying our archives and our history. For the history has buried secrets of its own, like exactly whom our ancestors made a deal with. An ancient, an ancient, an ancient group that I have seen no signs of in a long while that had exhibited abilities to connect with Zenti in unfathomable ways. To be able to see through the eyes of its creatures, to feel the pulse through the trees and land.
Shaman King.
It is they, those followers of a mystic way who we made such an agreement with. Their secrets are in there. Secrets that we have no use of, but we are so honor bound to keep. The shield you see protecting it is one of their design. However, it does not mean that they have left no entryways. Though it is one that these that the so tall in all of our generations could not use. See, and he'll crouch to try to be on eye level with you.
She feels a little insulted, but she's not going to say anything.
And he'll lean forward to look at you. You see that those followers were worried about some dark time to come ahead. Maybe not in their generation. Later, they said that there could one day be a group to reclaim Zenti from that darkness, and as you and your friends are one of the very few outsiders, the only ones outside of this invasion in recent times who set foot. I'm wondering if you have the strength to fill these rumored promises of hope. That is why I need to know how many of you there are.
Yeah, those are some big shoes.
If it is indeed just you,
no.
Then the archives just speak of hope for the sake of hope. Since there is some strength in that, I was hoping it was speaking of something more. And he'll stand back up, still looking at you. Though he had to take a few steps back, so he can't line of sight on you.
That's fine. It's just like I said, there's more than just me. There's like 4 or 5 of us. 7 if you count Gur, Quinlan, and the butt on his back. I realized I didn't map that right, but whatever.
The commander will speak up. You can't be serious. The older gentleman will look over at him. It doesn't matter how serious I am, friend. In times such as these, faith and intuition can be worth 1,000 soldiers. He'll look back down at you. I suggest you call your friends if you want a way to stop the order from finding whatever it is they seek.
Yeah, I think we were being jammed, but I'll try my best. what I can do.
Okay. With that, I'm going to end it there. Next time,
On Dragon Ball Z.
provided everything works out well, you guys should be entering the sacred caverns.
But first, I have to turn things on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make that tick. Can turn forward. Because hypothetically, we can get a shield up and some other things and get those starfighters out in a hurry.
Yep.
Whew. No panic. No pressure. Yeah, that was interesting. Good battle. Good battle.
Thank you. It actually has been rather helpful that Crow has been taking out the walkers, because they would have eventually made their way over the bridge and start to like lay waste to things like the academy.
Yeah.
And also the giant freaking mazer was like the only threat to the shield in the area, at least for the moment. But yeah.
Follow them.
Greg, I'm glad you at least seem to enjoy the tech stuff thrown your way, since I know Rory isn't like, super fit for combat.
Oh, I know. No, I kind of enjoy it in a way because that's just kind of my style. Like, yeah, sure, I enjoy combat and all that, but I also enjoy secondary roles, being in the background. Plus, being the techie doesn't mean I can't be like, you know what? I'm basically Tony Stark. I'm gonna make a suit. But that's further down the line, hypothetically. Make Iron Man suits for everyone.
The Sky. Your obstinance was cramping the old guy's style.
Oh, that was hilarious. Just like I have no idea
kept,
what is going on.
Because it's like I kept trying to set up these good lines that I could end on, but you were like, yeah, no, I'm not going to answer this guy's question.
I'm a badger. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, he could try to use it against us. We don't know that. We don't know this guy.
No, that's fair. You don't know us. And secondly, it's kind of like I was saying.